Good day, YouTube. It is the 11th of February 2023, and we've been out this morning. We picked up a couple mowers. These needed to go away for someone moving out, and I was obliged to come get them. Cruise the old track around in the backyard and crank that baby up. The left rear tire was flat. I just filled it up here a minute ago. Looks like the headlight cover is missing. And other than that, I think it's all there. We'll take a look at the engine here in a minute. But look at this snapper. Look at this snapper, rear-wheel drive snapper. Now, I'm a snapper fan. I've had snapper since I bought my first one brand new in 1988, which I still own and still mow with it every single week. Snapper, fantastic machine. This one, 8 3/4 horsepower in a walk-behind mower. I've had riding mowers that didn't have an engine that large. That's crazy, I think. I might keep that one. I know they're not cheap, and that might be a high-end even snapper, so I'll set that aside, probably have a look at it. But for now, I'm always interested in the riding mowers. Let's crack the hood on this bad boy, see what we're working with. Says it's an Intech 18.5 horsepower overhead valve machine. I see an oil filter, so we have a pressurized oil system. As always, let's check the oil. And ooh, we're low. I'm gonna have to put some oil in that before we fire this one, or we try to fire it anyway. Check the air filter real quick, make sure no critters. It's not great, but there's no critters, nests or anything. Let me grab some oil to top this thing off before we forget. I did pull the battery out of this morning. It was dated 2019, and I put it in on the charger. It's a John Deere battery, I think, but I don't hold any hope of it coming back at this point. I did throw another battery in it, but it doesn't turn it all the way over. Either the engine's really difficult to turn over, or the battery isn't much. So I brought a jumper battery out this morning. The jump start. Drink up there, little Briggs. Probably enough to start it. Let's pull the cap off the fuel. Okay, there's nothing in it. There's almost no odor, almost a slight odor of old gas, but it's completely dry. Here's a little non-ethanol for its trouble. Dab will do ya for now. For now. Cappage. Okay, so we got oil, air, fuel. Let me hook this jumper battery up, shall we? I had that jumper battery on the charger. It should be fully charged because I used the heck out of it yesterday. that along. Again, I don't know if it's that battery was not enough to make it happen, or if the engine's difficult to turn right now. Guess we're about to find out. That's locked. Do we have a choking? Choke. Ooh. So, I think I see the deck's trying to turn, like maybe the belt's stuck on it. Let me see if I can free it up. Alright, I ended up getting the big dog battery charger out here and a jumper. But I did free up, I don't know if you can see down underneath there, the belt, right for the mower deck there, was rusted on the pulley. So she's been sitting a little while. So I just got it to turn, I hope. Let's try this. Take two. Did. Didn't even smoke. It cranked right over. I mean, just fired right up. That's crazy. It was free. Sounds good. A little bit of pumping and whatever. I just let it run for a little while. Let me do that. I'm gonna back. Let's take some batteries off of this thing. Well, let's let it run for a little bit. Let's think of taking some batteries off and see if it still turns over. Oh, that's weird. It fired right up and then she's like starved itself for fuel or something. Gal says she thought she mowed with it last year, but looking at it, I'm thinking, no, this thing hasn't done anything for a very long time. At least a few years. But it fired right up. Well, let me fiddle with this thing for a little while, and then we'll close this out a little bit later. I'll bring you back. Well, I think we're going to order a new carburetor for this, so we'll give it a proper tune-up and everything. I have everything else on the shelf for it, but I think in the short term, let's get it to the car wash. So I've got some Simple Green. We're going to soak it down. We'll take it, get it cleaned up. Shall we? Alright, let me finish spraying this down. Well, gang, we are back from the car wash, and she cleaned up pretty good. What do you think? It's yellow. Cleaned up decent. I think we'll see if he'll run long enough to, or if it'll even run after I wash the motor. It's been drip drying for a half hour or so. Went to lunch. So it's a little weird. I think we'll see if it'll run long enough to try out the drive and see if the deck runs okay. Shall we do that? I don't know if that battery that I stuck in there this morning has got enough oomph to fire it back up, but we're about to find out. Just as well sort that out now. If we got to put a battery in it, got to put a battery in it. Because I don't think the one I took out of it is going to come back, although it's doing something. I still have it on the charger. So. But don't hold much hope for any of them. All right, I have ordered a carburetor for it. Be here next week. I think next week maybe we'll do a video on, you know, the whole tune-up, oil change, carburetor replacement, all that little detailing, and make this one ready to sell. All right, see if it'll run. Chokage. Driving. It's not happy. I don't know if it's a hydro or not. Does it have one of them pull out things on the back? No. It is not wanting to go. Is there a belt? Appears to be a belt. Oh. Forward reverse right here. Alright, I'm learning. This is a new one. Fire back up. Fire back up. Go into the forward. There we go. All right, it runs and drives. It is kind of a hydro, I guess. Hope you could see something, buddies. Sorry. There for a minute I couldn't get things slowed down. I had to go for the clutch brake. Anyway, guys, I think we will end the video here. What a cute little tractor that thing is. All for a little phone call from a friend this morning. It says sister's moving out. She's got to have these mowers gone, so went and picked them up and got them out of their hair and put them into my hair. So we'll do another video on this thing when the carburetor shows up, and we'll get this thing running perfectly. I've engaged the blades, but I couldn't get them to go, so we'll dig into that a little bit. I did slip the belt back on it, so we'll figure out what's up with that, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thumbs up on the way out the door if you wouldn't mind, please, and throw a comment down below. And we got a bunch of other mowers here. You know, we've done a video already on this guy. We got some coming on some other stuff. I think I'm gonna part that guy out. But you just never know what's gonna show up around here. And somebody calls or gives me a text, say, hey, you wanna come get this? Yeah, I retired the first of the year, so yeah, I'll come get it. Might be fun. I enjoy working on them. We enjoy videoing them. Hope you enjoy watching them. Catch you on the next one.